It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here are the five for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
And Booker puts up a deep three, and he starts out with a miss in this one. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
And it's Wagner missing. Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Suggs against Booker. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And he buries his first look.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Here's Banchero. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. First free throw is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And Banchero drops them both. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Done. Outside for Booker. Clock at 6. Wagner with a steal. To the inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
In Los fans on the court is your hype squad. It's time for T-shirt.
Celtics making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
It's your 406.
And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Number 1, the Magic.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Booker, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Launches it. O'Neal misses. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. To the right side. Now here's Banchero. He's covered by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And here are the Magic now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Free throw drops for Beal.
An all-around threat. Beal is one of those guys that provides leadership in your locker room.
Batase's checked in for Banchero. Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Beal drops them both.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner on the wing, guarded by Durant. Here's Suggs. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside O'Neal. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. It's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. Now Wagner launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Jones from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Magic trail by 4. Outside Carter. Back to Wagner. Pass to Batase. And here's Suggs. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Durant with it for 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Carter. And Beal comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. It's a jump ball.
Bitadze, the pass to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Suggs has got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Beal outside. A step-back shot. And that's not going to go. It's all tied in Orlando. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Jones. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Anthony against Beal. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Pass to O'Neal. Beal surveying the D. Now Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so here is Orlando. 3-point lead. Here's Black, defended by Jones. Black passes to Bitadze. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac with a screen on Allen. Here's Banchero. Paolo strong.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Stand. Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen as you show us your best moves. Let's go. Look at those moves. You have the camera on. Next dancer.
In for Bitadze, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Isaac. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Here's Plumlee. Beal outside. And yep, it's good. Beal's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Booker against Suggs. This one for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Booker against Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Oh, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
That free throw good from Booker. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Black. Banchero surveys. Takes the 3. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Now here's Plumlee. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
Anthony outside. Pass to Suggs. Takes it inside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's Booker. Outside O'Neal. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Paolo Banchero.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Black, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. And the Suns also making a change. Durant's checked in. Plumlee passes to Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Magic leading by 4. Wagner on the wing, defended by Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. And there's a 3-second violation. This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. Franz Wagner third.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. change here. Isaac's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Allen, he's checked in for Beal. Suns trail by 4. A minute 50 left in the second. Isaac against Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And both free throws good for Durant. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Isaac for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Here's Booker. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Done outside. Three-pointer. At the arc. KD drains it.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Caldwell Pope against Allen. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. The 3 is up. Plumlee pulls down the board. Booker against Suggs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
He does not get the second one.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Wagner. No good. It's all tied in Orlando. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
28. The Suns, 28.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Carter, a screen on Durant, down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando leading. And Carroll passes to Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 14 points for the game.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Booker with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Beal from outside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We've got a chance here, so let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the league's stingiest teams. Number 1, the Magic.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Suns trail by 6. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this 3rd quarter after missing their first few shots.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Paolo Banchero.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
407. Come on, everybody. Green signal. One more time, let's hear it for the 407 dance team.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Booker no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Doubled by Dunn. Suggs the pass to Wagner, to the middle. Carter, and a nice finish on the layup. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Outside Durant. Suggs against Booker. And there's the lob.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
Magic leading by 5. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's scoreless. Inside. Here's Suggs. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Beal outside. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Booker with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Beal from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Wagner's got 5 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
That one's off. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And the second free throw is good. Suggs with it. 16 points for him. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Here's Booker. Rebound by the Magic.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Excellent D there from O'Neal. Suns trail by 13. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Anthony's checked in for Suggs. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. Bataze with a screen. Anthony, the pass to Bataze. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Plumlee finds Jones from 12 feet. Uses the glass to drop it in. Jones has got his second bucket on the night. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Bataze with a screen. Here's the three. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That one drops for him. Durant's got 13.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Anthony against Beal. Isaac with a screen on Beal. Three-pointer, Anthony. Unable to get that one. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Cole Anthony, Banchero out there with Goga Bataze, and it's De Silva in at the three, small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero passes to Anthony. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The free throw drops for Anthony. Suns trail by 14. Now Jones. And there's Plumlee on the assist from Jones.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Anthony against Jones. Pass to Banchero. Fires for three. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
O'Neal with it. For three, Booker connects from downtown.
He doesn't shoot from the corner three often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Banchero left side. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. Magic leading by 10. Anthony outside. To the paint. Here's Batadze, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Booker surveying the D. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Batadze.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Black passes to Batadze. Now Harris. Banchero outside. The three. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Jones, the pass to Booker. And here's Dunn. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Anthony. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Wagner comes in for Black. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Booker. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Durant owning the inside.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero from 18 feet away and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Wow, man. Let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thanks for that, Allie. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Suggs against Booker. Booker drives in, and Booker with the jam.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to beat you on that offensive end.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Banchero. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Banchero taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Booker.
Minutes remaining in the game.
And he lobs it up top. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Suggs against Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Magic leading by 9. Now here's Suggs. Outside Carter. Back to Suggs. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Outside Booker. Over Suggs. Richards inside. He's checked by Carter. Richards' shot is off. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero in the post. Durant's there. And the bucket is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Booker. Here's Beal. The kick to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Picked it. Booker against Suggs. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.